everybody to my channel. Today's video is going to be writing vlog number 2. So I will take you along with me for the next week and a half, and just show you what I'm writing, or more how I'm writing. I can't really show you what I'm writing. And then just show you bits and pieces of my life and what I'm up to. If you hear sizzling in the background, we're making hash browns this morning. It is Sunday morning at like 10 a.m. So I apologize for the extra background noise. But settle in. I have some exciting things planned for this video. There's a pretty cool kite festival that I'm going to take you to see. I'm sure I'll be at my library writing a bit. I will try to film what my morning writing routine looks like, or give you a sneak peek of it. I might make a whole video about it later. But basically, I'm just going to be updating you on what I'm writing. Right now, I'm trying to write every single day, but I'm really having to adjust my schedule in order to really make this a habit and something that I incorporate every single day into my life. Usually, I am very much a night owl. I would stay up until probably 2 a.m. just reading if I could. But in order to get everything done in a day that I really want to, I can't be a night owl. I need to be an early riser. And making that adjustment is hard. So I'm just incrementally pushing my wake up time earlier, and then I'm trying to get in bed earlier as well so that I can make time for writing every single day. It's a work in progress, but I'm getting there, kind of, I think. So, thank you for joining me for this video. I'm so happy that you are back to see all of the craziness that is my life. I have the most beautiful mug of coffee this morning. A friend just gifted this to me, and it is stunning. I don't know, you can the sun is kind of in the way, but it's got these ferns inlaid into the cup, and it's gorgeous. It's also the size of my head, which is wonderful when I need to be drinking so much coffee to stay awake. So, thanks for being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this cozy, writing-filled video. Friends, this is a later Mary Kate coming in after I started editing the video, and I realized that a lot changed and I didn't really explain what happened or why it happened, and so that's why I'm inserting this right after my Sunday writing clip. So on Sunday I was getting some quality writing time in, and I realized I just kind of had an epiphany, I guess, where I wasn't super happy with how the story was progressing. I was feeling very lost, I guess, and confused, and things were not adding up with the whole plot line, and it was a gut feeling that the direction I was moving in was not right. And so I took a step back and I was thinking about what I could do to feel like I was creating the story that I have been dreaming about for quite a while. And the answer to that was that I realized I needed to create a completely different world. So the setting in which my story is taking place, I just wanted to completely shift it so that I had more creative freedom, so that I could make the plot exactly what I wanted, make my character relationships exactly what I wanted. Because originally, my story was kind of set in a fantasy urban kind of atmosphere, and it was just causing a lot of problems for me. And I was drawing from some outside mythology sources and trying to get everything to make a lot of sense and trying to make sure that I was staying true to my source material was making it really difficult. And so then I pivoted and I decided that I wanted to create my own world and kind of create a magic system and a structure. And so this might sound like I've changed everything in my story, which I've changed a lot, but not every single component. My characters, I mean, their names have changed or will change. However, the core traits of who they are is staying the same. And my main plot is staying the same. So it's this, I'll give you, I guess, a little bit of a hint, a murder mystery kind of theme. So that is consistent, my main storyline. However, because I changed my world and a lot of the magic system and some of the mythology influences, I have to redo a lot of the work that I've already completed, which is frustrating. I was kind of overwhelmed on Sunday with my new developments, I guess, but I'm happy that I made the decision because it has made the process more enjoyable, I guess. Even though writing has always been enjoyable for me, I felt really stuck the past couple of months because I was trying to connect and link together things that just weren't meant to be connected, I think. So I was really struggling. It was almost like I had a wire disconnected in my brain. So now I am more excited about the direction that the book is going in. However, I had like 6 chapters roughly written, and I'm kind of at the point where I would have to change so much, virtually everything within those chapters, that I'm starting fresh. So I really need to kick myself into overdrive with all of this because I don't want to lose too much time, even though I've shifted directions. So I am working on re-outlining, and I'm hoping to have that done in like a week and a half or 2 weeks. I'm going to devote a ton of my time and energy into outlining everything, and then hopefully I can get into writing my first full draft. So it's almost like I took 2 steps backwards and now I'm working on taking a step forward again. But I wanted to be fully transparent that this is kind of the process that happens, I feel like, to a lot of authors, and they just might not talk about it. Where you have already started, you've made some progress, and then something shifts, whether it's as big of a shift as mine with like world and magic systems, or if it's a smaller shift that still you have to go back and completely rework a part of your story. It can be frustrating, but exciting at the same time. So I wanted to insert this clip right after that Sunday writing montage because Sunday was when my view and focus shifted, and I realized that I was changing a lot of components of the story, and then I kind of have to take a few steps back and rework a lot of that groundwork and world building. So the rest of the video, you will see me re-outlining, rewriting some things, creating a new timeline, coming up with the map for the world, all of this stuff. So all of the legwork that happens before you can actually get into writing. I'll be redoing most of it. So you'll get to enjoy that. This is still a writing vlog because this is the unglamorous part that precedes the fun writing part. But that's where I'm at. Update. The world has shifted and my story is in a new and exciting place, and I will continue to keep you in the loop with all of that. So enjoy the rest of this weekly vlog. Hey everybody, I am hopping on here really quickly because I am excited to throw in some awesome clips from my small town. They do a really big kite festival in the winter, and so I'm about to insert some really awesome images of all of these really impressive kites that they have out on a big lake that we have in town. So I hope you enjoy a little bit of fun video footage from this kite festival. Hi everybody, happy Monday. At least it's Monday right now when I am filming this. I am taking you along with me for a fun little excursion to a bigger town that's a little bit south of where I live. And I am meeting my mom just to hang out with her and do some shopping. But there's a really cool bookstore that I'm going to take you with just to see some of the cool things that they have there. So enjoy this little clip of an exciting bookstore. Hey everybody, I am at my local public library trying to get some writing time in. I think one of my last clips that I filmed, well, I guess back on Sunday, I had given you guys a slight update. I'd been typing away on my story, and then I threw in a clip where I told you that big changes had happened and that was really going to it was going to alter a lot of the story that I've already written. And that is still true. And so today I'm kind of back at square one. So my main plot line is pretty much the same, pretty much like the magic, at least, that is prevalent in the world is the same. However, I completely changed the world that this book is set in, and so that ended up impacting a lot of the content that I had already created. And so I kind of am back at square one. I am re-outlining, redoing a lot, actually. I think I'll realistically probably have to start fresh, because I think it would end up, if I like went back to edit the chapters that I've already written, I think I would realistically be changing virtually everything in them, because the chapters that I have so far hadn't fully introduced the main parts of the plot. So there is that. I am not gonna lie, I was a little frustrated with myself that I changed so much of what I had kind of planned out at first, but I'm also happy about it because I'm more excited about the story that I have been creating now. And so I think this actually is going to solve a lot of the problems that I was running into, a lot of the writer's block that I was running into. But it's still like I kind of have to start from square one. So I am redoing, it's a new novel notebook. I've been mostly world building, so like naming the world, coming up with a map for the world, creating like the political tensions within the world. And I'm focusing a lot more on planning out the specific beats of my story. And so I have made a lot of progress. I think it's really coming together, my vision of what the story is going to be about, kind of hashing out the magic a little bit more, kind of giving this original plot line more structure, more detail to make it more immersive. So that is good. It's just that I feel like I took a few steps backwards. But if that's what it takes in order to create this world that I am picturing, then it's worth it. So my hope is to get almost all of my plot points. I have like post-it notes in my novel notebook. I'm hoping to get all of my main plot points on post-its, kind of visualize the order of events that I want to occur, make sure it matches up with my beat list that I've created, which I can explain more about literary beats in a later video. So I'm hoping to get all of that done, sketch out my general timeline in the next day or two. And then I'm hoping that I can outline it all. So my like extensive outline that I had built for the first book that took me so long, I'm going to redo my outline, but I think this one will go faster because I'm much, like the vision of the story is much clearer, because I think I resolved a lot of things by completely changing the world that this is set in. So that is where I'm at. Coming in for my closing thoughts for this video. It is finally Friday. It has been a crazy, chaotic, exciting week. that I've taken you along with me for. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Hopefully it was a fun watch for you. I hope that you enjoyed to see a few more clips of activities that I was up to this week. I really tried to prioritize filming things other than me writing at a table or me reading in a chair. I wanted to incorporate a few more interesting clips, I guess, from my daily life. So let me know if you enjoyed that. If you are new here, welcome. Definitely subscribe if you would like to keep up to date with all of the things that I am working on. And I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, night, whenever you're watching this video. And remember to be kind to yourself. You are doing a wonderful job, and life can be unpredictable at times. And so just showing up and taking the time to be gentle with yourself is super important. With that, I will cheers to you. It is the weekend for me, so I'm excited to have some quality writing time. But I will see you in my next video.